Hello, welcome to episode 2.
Here's our blanket, excellent.
An asymmetrical turn. Dropping and sinking up.
Notice how the...
So just notice. Joining us for the second episode next week. Namaste. Hi and welcome to episode 38 of Namaste Yoga. We finished up the series of classes on the Yamas last week, and now we're moving into the Niyamas. And the Yamas have to do with the way that we interact in the world, and the Niyamas have more to do with the way we take care of ourselves. So they're personal restraints, and they're about looking. They're like the internal Yamas. They're about looking after ourselves. So we start with the first niyama, which is Sauca, and I just think this is such a great continuation from last week's with aparigraha, because part of aparigraha is to get rid of things that you don't need. And so as you move into the niyamas with Sauca, you start to look at your external environment, and you want to keep it clean and clutter-free, and so it's a great transition from one to the other. Oh, hi Gail. Thanks for coming to Namaste Yoga this week. We were making a joke about the birdies at the bird feeder here. They don't know how to practice the parigraha. They're little piggies. They they actually come to our window if we let the feeder get under halfway here. So, and you'll hear them. They won't be too happy that I'm sitting here taking up their space by their feeder here. Anyway, so I wanted to start, this practice will be all about cleansing. Yoga is a great way to cleanse the internal body, and so we'll do lots of practices and asanas that you're very familiar with some awareness around how they cleanse the internal body today. So we'll start with a kriya. Kriya is a cleansing practice, and we know it as a breath practice, kapalabhati breath. So this is skull shining breath. So I'll talk you through how to do it. If you already know how to do it, you can just go right ahead. We'll start with our hands on our belly. We'll inhale and exhale with a ha, 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 ha. And as you exhale with the ha, you're going to draw your belly back. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, so we'll keep doing that. And as we do it, we'll close our mouth so that you're doing it through your nose. It's an active exhalation through the nose, and then the inhalation is passive. Oh, I'm really having a hard time with the downward slope here. Okay, so let's start with the ha's again. And close your mouth. So keep going. It's easier if you do it slower, and if in the beginning you start to run out of air when you do it, just take another breath in and start again. That's totally fine. You'll get it. It's a sort of fake it till you make it breath. Full inhale, full exhale, breathe in part way, pause, and exhale when the need is great. Okay, so we'll do one more of those. We'll do another round of that. So let's take a big inhale and exhale, and inhale again, kapalabhati. inhale. Exhale fully. Breathe in part way. Hold the breath until the need to exhale is great. And then breathing normally. Great, so that's a really great purifying practice. You can probably feel it in your head. It's called skull shining breath, translates as skull shining breath, so you can feel that really clears your head. It's a great breath to use if you're feeling anxious. It releases anxiety if you're feeling really uptight. It's a good one to get energy too. So why don't you go ahead and rest back for Shavasana, and we'll start with the centering and some more focusing in on Sauca, cleanliness. So Sauca is all about maintaining a clean body and a mind and clean surroundings, cleansing your emotions, and becoming aware of the inner light of your spirit as constant and unchanging. So as we tune into the parts of ourselves, our body, our mind, and our emotions that need ongoing cleansing, we become aware that there is part of us that is never changing, that is always, that requires no maintenance, and that is always perfect. So when we think about purification, we need to purify all layers of our individual self. We do meditation for our mind. We do yoga to cleanse our internal body. We practice personal hygiene to cleanse our external body. And things like laughter and crying are great to cleanse the emotions. So just tune into your own self right now and notice what is in need of cleansing for you, whether it's your internal body, your mind, your emotions. And today in our yoga practice, we're going to work with these 7 channels of elimination. So before we tune into the individual parts of our body that are in charge of cleansing, let's just set an intention around how you would like to work with Sauca, cleanliness, in your practice today. Maybe you want to focus on clearing your mind, or clearing your emotions, or cleaning your internal body. So begin by focusing on your breath, feeling the air move into the lungs and out of the lungs. And each breath we take is a process of purification. So as you inhale, you draw fresh oxygen into the body, especially when we're outside like we are here and we've got the tree providing oxygen for us. And then when you exhale, just like we did last week, focus on fully exhaling, really releasing the breath fully, so that you let go of that stale air that's at the base of your lungs. So that each breath you take is a process of purification and cleansing the body.